when you're like 4 years old. Your teacher will make you practice writing words to get your handwriting neat. And then you get to a point where you're so bored, or if a teacher's really nitpicky, you'll fuck up the word on purpose. And I feel like someone like did that for this flag, where they just selected the flag in Blender and pressed S and just like made the scale 50% larger than what it should be. Manius Kelgar is a legendary hero who takes every opportunity to strike at enemies of the Imperium with righteous fury. He is so eager to defend Ultramar, some of you may have recently seen him stepping into the breach. And it's very interesting, they should actually update his lore a little bit, because apparently he was heavily injured and I believe it was the Darkmoon Gauntlet. And he was basically not seen ever since, and a lot of people thought he was dead. And then he reappeared in Space Marine 2. And in the book, he's not dead, he's actually like written that he's not dead in the book, like it's very apparent, but within the universe, people thought he actually died because he had to be carried away again. I'm not gonna watch. Should I? Accept cookies, like whatever. Like I can't even click on this. What a piece of shit website. Clad in the armor of. Did he just make something up again? Did he just make up the armor? Oh wait, no, that's his old armor. His iconic suit of Terminator armor and wielding the gauntlets of Ultramar, Manius Kelgar is a force to be reckoned with. This brand new miniature recalls a classic Kelgar many of you will remember from years past, striding forward a modernized design decorated with personal heraldry and honor markings. I mean, yeah, this will be a massive bitch to paint. I can't even imagine painting like these bits with the cloak over it. I sincerely hope the cloak just clips on. So if the drums are like somehow attached to the cloak, it'll be really annoying to paint. Yeah. If I'm a beginner, I'll be a little bit intimidated by this model, but they're pretty large, so it shouldn't be too hard. The 8 pounds are almost as bad. Almost as famous as Kelgar is Cato Sicarius, an accomplished champion of the Ultramarines and the newly appointed captain of the Vitrix Honor Guard. Vintage remains in style as Cato's new miniature evokes statuesque pose of the previous miniature, holding his honor helm in one hand while raising his Telesirian Tempest blade to the sky with the other. Can I just put on his helmet because his head actually looks kinda wonky? Somehow he looks more Titus than Titus, I don't know what's up with that. And his base literally says nerd. Wearing suitably embellished Mark 10 Tacticus armor, Cato also sports an all-important back banner. That's very important. Featuring heraldry of the chapter, he got 2 choices of head, one serving the battlefield in a typically stoic manner, the other mid-battle cry. Can I just wear the helmet though? It wouldn't be proper to reveal the Lord McCrags without showing off his entire elite bodyguard, wouldn't it? Luckily, we got just the thing. And the thing with this model, I'm actually kind of okay with it. Like, it's starting to look like the normal, like... It feels like they're starting to get back on form with how their old aesthetics look. Like, everything just looks like the older models, but larger. The cloaks will be a bitch to paint as well. And trying to get this, the several layers of this done will be a little bit annoying with the touch-ups, but I think overall it's alright. I just hope there's a helmet option, but probably not. It'll make no sense for him to hold a helmet while wearing a helmet. What's chat saying? Ridv, hello, how are you? Reading chat. Ro is a bigger cockroach than Abaddon. Also, Cato Sicarius got demoted. He's been demoted for a while. He was, I believe he was the captain of the 2nd, and then when Gilliman came back, he wanted to have Cato go... He wanted Cato nearby him because he reminded him of like an older Ultramarine during the Heresy, and he wanted to like tutor him personally. So he moved him into like the captain of the Vitrix Guard. But I also remember, right, weren't some of them called the Lion Guard? Yeah, there we go, we found it. The Lions of McCrag are the Space Marine Command Squad of the Ultramarine 2nd Company serving under Captain Cato Sicarius. Yeah, you know, when Space Marine 2 came out, I actually wanted these guys to show up. Like, it'll be really cool as like a thing. But I guess they forgot that one. Oh well, can't be perfect. know for sure it'll be annoying to get that helmet off because of the hand is on part of the faceplate. Hello, I'm doing good, just got recommended and wanted to come by. Hey man, thank you for coming. We're just reading some news right now. Yeah, anyways, this model looks alright. I think most people would just prefer like a helmet on the actual head itself without like a thing here that he's holding, but you know, whatever, right? And to be honest, the lieutenant roles have never really been that outstanding. So if you're getting this model, you probably just like this character, in which case not having the helmet is probably fine. These guys, however, would be pretty popular for collectors and hobby players. Let's see. Composed of First Company veterans, the Vitrix Honor Guard are peerless warriors who serve as the bodyguards for the chapter's highest-ranking officers. You know they're deadly if they're guarding the likes of Kelgar, and they also have no storm shield, so they're probably gonna die in one shooting phase. One guy's got a massive banner. Man, this is a big banner. That's a big banner, man. This new unit contains 3 Honor Guard with a bounty of interchangeable options, including the Greaves helmets and the left arm option wielding mastercrafted bolt carbines. One miniature can be built as Chapter Champion and the other as a Chapter Ancient, carrying the banner of McCrag. We reckon this might hold a record of being the biggest flag in all of Warhammer. I swear to God they're doing this on purpose. I swear to God, like some guy, like I can imagine the guy who's doing like the SDR for the Space Marines is getting so bored and like kind of pissed off at some of the comments that he gets online. You know when you're a kid, right? When you're a child and when you're like 4 years old, your teacher will make you practice writing words to get your handwriting neat. And then you get to a point where you're so bored, or if a teacher's really nitpicky, you'll fuck up the word on purpose. You do the word like really big or really small, just to fuck with the teacher. And I feel like someone like did that for this flag, where they just selected the flag in Blender and pressed S and just like made the scale 50% larger than what it should be. Be like, yeah, screw you guys, but hey, that's a cool flag. At least it makes it easier to paint, right? And the big flag, I'm gonna say it's not hard to transport, but this might be hard to transport. If you're using the GW case, it'll be annoying to transport. Anyways. The flag looks good, the helmet looks good. It sort of reminds me of the helmet from this guy from Death of Hope, the guy in The Prisoner, but in that one, the icon on the crest are like small ultramarine symbols, which was really cool, but you know, this guy's a bit, I don't know, it's different. It's probably hard to paint, so maybe that's why it's like this. That was a really cool design. And on the banner, we see the guys just destroying a Tyranid. Makes me kind of wish that they brought back Tyranid veterans for the Ultramarines. We used to have that. Like in... Do they still have it in Legends? Rerolling wound rolls of 1s and 8s was pretty nice. It's funny because I saw the rumor yesterday and went to look at the website to see Calgar was gone, and a few hours later this stuff was revealed. Bannerdude and Champion are separate. I really find that big banners annoying to transport, like even the Cities of Sigma banners are annoying since they are the banners are same length as the main model. I straight up don't put them on the model, you count as decoration, cannot be shot anyways. No, the big banners actually can be shot at. The Warhammer, like if you play on the tabletop, right, I'm not sure, I think that's the same in the previous editions. In other games, it's base to base for line of sight, but in 40k, it's model to model. So if you have like a wing that's poking out of a building, they can count as seeing your models. So it's a little bit annoying, like if you have Bloodthirsters and all that, then the wing pokes out, they can see your model is poking out of a building, it's really annoying. So a big banner like that might actually be a negative. And yeah, the big banners, like, they have tendency to snap as well. I have the Ancient from the Indominus box, and that thing is bent. I need to repair it somehow. And I feel like a lot of these models do not fit in the old GW cases anymore, like the new, like especially ALS models. GW carrying case. Like these ones here. These are really old. I've got these. I've got this, like, this is the case that I have before getting the Nightworks magnet case. This is the exact case that I have. In fact, I can show it to you right now. This is the case that I have. Yeah. And so if you want to fit something that's a little bit dangly, do I have anything here? Yeah, let me show you this. For example, I want to fit Skybrand, like from, this is an older model, right? This was, I think, around before AOS, or at a very similar time. Alright, what are you gonna do? How's this gonna fit? Like, what are you gonna do? How, what are you doing? Or even if it's a Space Marine model, let's say it's just this. Let's say it's just the Tech Marine. This is the new Tech Marine. And you want to put it in here. Like, look how annoying this is to fit in here. And this is like a more manageable one. Right, this is like a more manageable one. Maybe you can do it like this. But these things might snap off. And so, and that's not even the bad one. Like, if you're playing AOS and you're playing like Nighthaunt, or you're playing the Wood Elf faction, what they call like Sylvaneth or something, expect to break something. So these cases are really out of date. GW needs to get rid of these and then start like stocking magnet carrying case. They need to start like stocking these instead, like these ones, these carrying cases like these. Because these ones are, like this especially, is way superior to the packing up and the deployment and the actual utility of the case. Like the actual case right now does not work. I got those old metal models who got cool battle damage and cracking bolts, only fixed for broken banners, put wire inside. Yeah, I used that to lay down the banners, but it doesn't help. Plastic holding the banners isn't always the strongest, or should I say the banner pole. Bubble wrapping cartons. Oh yes, I have the same issue with my Bloodthirst and old Empire Griffin. I just end up magnetizing the wings. Yeah, but you know, magnetizing is a bit beginner unfriendly. So I think like GW should just update their cases. Their cases don't really work for most of their factions now. Like if they play AOS, it's going to be a bit of a pain. If they play Knights, it's going to be a pain. It's going to be, yeah. Anyways, Tyrannic War veterans. Yeah, I hope these guys actually like come back. I kind of like these guys. I do know that maybe they might be overpowered for like this is the 10th edition Legend rules, by the way. So they have the rules where weapons equipped by these models have the devastating wounds against Tyranids. So I feel like if they're playing specifically against Tyranids, it may be a bit overpowered, but maybe it could be like a stratagem or something. They can put it in like their they do have like a detachment where it's like a first company first company detachment or something, and they could just have like a stratagem called like, you know, veteran of the Tyrannic War or something like that, that gives them this ability. That'd be pretty cool.